Is sharing their outrage online after a neighbor allegedly repeatedly exposes himself in his front yard. They say they've brought their concerns to police multiple times, but police say their hands are tied. Today, CBS 21's Maxine Rose sat down with Hampden Township Police Chief to get some answers for us. Maxine, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Jasmine, we started looking into this story after seeing videos and pictures online of this man who we're choosing not to show because there isn't a criminal case against him. The police chief tells me the problem with this specific case is that it's a mental illness related situation, and that comes with its own challenges, of course, for not only the police, but for neighbors too.
If they have their children out playing in their front yard and this person is right across the street exposing themselves, how is a parent supposed to react in that scenario?
Right. I mean, that in itself presents a tough dynamic for any parent, right? So what I would say is remove your child from the circumstance and immediately call 911 and allow us to come in and intercede in the situation. And get the individual the help they need, right?
Now, despite calls from neighbors over the years, Chief Yerg says this specific person has been on their radar and not much has changed. Because in many cases like this one, Chief Yerg says getting them the help they need is not always as easy.
It must be frustrating in a sense to call all these years and for nothing to happen.
Right.
How do you respond to that?
Well, I think specifically, in instances like this where mental health plays a part in it, obviously the least preferred method are arrests or a law enforcement approach, right? We prefer to work collaboratively with other agencies throughout the county, and those resources are limited, right? And every situation, every report presents a different set of circumstances, and I'm sure that on some level they've been addressed on a fundamental level, but not for a long-term resolution, right? Not that takes the problem per se out of the community. So, you never want to see it escalate to a situation where either the individual is now vulnerable or the community continues to be subjected to what they feel is our unwanted actions. But we just try to do the best that we can with the resources that are available to get the individuals the help that they need.
Chief Yerg also tells me that there's a special needs registry where members of the community can register their loved ones. And he says it gives officers additional information, which is helpful when responding to situations so they know to treat it sensitively and help connect them to county resources. In studio, Maxine Rose, CBS 21 News.